Hey guys, welcome back again. In this video, we will build our first web app using Visual Studio 2019 as a Python IDE. As you can see, I have a Visual Studio 2019 opened. So, we will look at building a new web app. So, first of all, we're gonna click on a new project. You go new project, and then here you you select the Python language. So as you can see, I've got a bunch of project templates here. But if you have nothing here, that means you don't have the Python development workload installed. So you can go to your Visual Studio installer. Visual Studio installer. So you come to modify. Click on the modify. So if you don't have this Python development checked, you check it, and then you modify from this bit here. But I've already got that bit done. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna close this bit here, and then I'm also gonna close the installer. But if you don't have it, you make sure you close your Visual Studio and then you install it. So here, as you can see, we've got a bunch of templates, like Python templates. But what we do is we're just going to use a web project for a generic Python web project. So we go to the next, and then we've got like the project name and the solution name. So we're just going to leave it as it is. Then we click on the create. So now, as you can see, we've got an empty project, an empty Python project here. So we're just gonna go inside the environment. So this is what we have inside the environment. So I've got this couple of this bunch of stuff installed, but if you don't have it, this is what you would do. You come to manage Python packages. So you just type in the flask here. So this is what you do. You click on this bit here, run command pipe install flask. So once you click on that, all the packages will be installed. So now we've got that bit sorted out. So we come inside the solution, make sure we close this bit here, and then we add a new file or a new item on the main project. So it's a new item. So we add a blank or an empty Python file. So here we're just gonna call it app.py. So that's what we have here now. I'm just gonna so now we're just gonna write the little stuff here. So we're just gonna pull like from flask So flask, we import. I mean, we import from flask. So it's this flask variable. Then we set app to be equal to name. Then we set our route. So we say app.route sim single quotes. So we say app.route single quote / we just say home. Then we define our home. Then return welcome home, Python lovers. Then we say if name same as main app.run run on the local host. And then we just say 50/50, and that's all we need for here for now. So this is what we will do next. So before we go ahead, I mean, you know, when we added the new items here, see there are a bunch of files that you can add to your project. So just so you know, so there's like files, package, and whatnot. So just so you know. So the next bit, of course, is we set this app.py as a startup file. So now what we do is just run it bit here. So as you can see, we've got our app running on this local host, right? So now that it's running, of course, yeah, you can click on this. I mean, you can copy this local host bit here, and then we put that in a browser. So we put that bit in a browser here. So 50/50, we forward it home here. Okay, so the browser wasn't responding, so I'm just gonna redo it again. So I'm just gonna make it and then home here. Okay, so I've just had to restart it. So now we have the service running. I'm just gonna open the browser again. make the browser a little bit smaller, and then I'm just gonna paste the local host here, and we're gonna make it /home. So as you can see, we've got this hit here, we've got a request acknowledged here, and then we've got the return as well here as welcome home Python lab. So that's how you get started. But obviously there are other frameworks that you can also use to do whatever you want to do as well. So I'm gonna leave it here, and we will go ahead. We will build more in terms of getting started with the Visual Studio 3000. So stay tuned and see you on the next video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do. Bye bye.